Extend the awning about 12 inches away from the unit. Secure the support arm assembly by running a zip tie around the outer arm and around the pin on the top of the mount arm where the mount arm and the inner arm connect. Be sure to do this on both support arm assemblies. Ensure that the roll tube is properly supported. Next, remove the wax screw from the end cap that attaches the shaft on the drive head assembly. Then, remove the drive head assembly retaining bolt from the outer arm. Once all the hardware is removed, we can disconnect the main power cable, remove the roll tube from the head assembly, and then remove the head assembly from the outer arm. In order to access the motor, you'll need to remove 8 screws from the back of the head assembly cover. There will be 6 perimeter screws, which have already been removed in this video, and then 2 additional screws down the midline of the cover. Be sure to hold on to all this hardware, as we'll be using it when we go to reassemble the head assembly after the motor has been replaced. Next, remove the 3 bolts that hold the motor to the awning mount. This can be done with a non-impact drill. Be sure to hang on to these 3 bolts, as we'll be using them when we go to install the new motor. Now it's time to install our new motor. Be sure that the gears line up between the motor and the awning mount, as well as the 3 holes where those mounting bolts go. Also be careful to ensure that no wires get pinched as you reinstall the motor. To reassemble the cover, put the back part of the cover on first, attaching it to the awning mount. For this, we'll use the 2 shorter screws that go down the midline of the cover. When installing the front portion of the cover, be sure that the wires for the motor don't get pinched in the clamshell portion. After reinstalling the 6 perimeter screws, the awning head assembly can now be installed back on the awning. Connect the main power cable. Once the wires have been connected, slide the head assembly into the top of the outer arm. Now, secure the drive head assembly in the outer arm with the drive head assembly retaining bolt. Reattach the roll tube to the shaft on the head assembly, making sure that the holes line up for the wax screw. When installing the wax screw, ensure that the top of the screw sits above the end cap about 1/8 of an inch. Now that the head assembly is secure, we can remove the support from under the roll tube. Then, remove the zip ties that have been securing the support arm assemblies. Be sure to remove the zip ties from the drive side, as well as the idle side. With the zip ties removed, extend and retract the awning a couple of times to ensure proper operation.